Hello everyone and welcome to our I Pick My Butt video, more Survivor.io today, and we have two new promo codes for you, which we'll go and give them to you in a second, and we're also going to be going over the abilities and their evolutions inside the game. Now, if you haven't already, you want these codes a little faster, join up on the Discord. We already have a pretty big community going on in there, and there's some people that are definitely spending some money, so there's some pretty cool gear to see. But we're not going to keep you waiting on the codes, we're going to go over them right now, give them to you so you can cash those in, and if you want to stick around, see the evolutions. If you're new, want to kind of learn a little bit more about them, stick around for the rest of the video. I do want to thank Libra for posting these in the Discord and spotting them online. And seeing how we posted the video the other day, we did have a couple of questions. Your player ID, you can copy that inside game. The code itself, make sure you're using lowercase letters, and the verification code, that's going to be that 4-digit number with the squiggly line in going across it. That's going to refresh every time you enter one of those codes. And there's a code added onto the screen, lowercase e, lowercase t, 1231520. And this is going to give you 100 gems, 6,666 coins, and that's going to give you 6 scrolls in there too. And the next code is going to be lowercase s, lowercase c, lowercase s, lowercase c, 777. And once again, more sevens. I want to apologize to everybody for the 9 promo codes that I posted the other day, which are still working. If you haven't seen that video, go over to there. But I put 3 7s instead of the 3 6s for Yes Ranger, so a little bit of oopsie on my half, but you guys figured it out. Now this one here is also going to give 100 gems, 6,666 coins, and then we're going to get 4 scrolls out of it. Now onto the evolutions, we're just going to go over the abilities. Weapons, yes, they do have them too, but we're going to save those for another video. And if you're new to the game and not really sure how it works, there's a couple of things you need to do. First of all, you need to get the skill, the ones that are in the yellow, you need to get them up to 5 stars. And then once you do that, the modifiers that are in the green, you'll notice down on the bottom of them, it'll say Evo and have an emblem of whatever skill you need to get to 5 stars to evolve. Now the green ones, you only need to get one of those actually, so no need to really level them up if you don't want to right away. So the first ability we're going to talk about is the force field device. And as you see here, generating a dissolving force field. Now, as you upgrade this, it's going to say areas increase, damages increase. I almost think that it slows the enemies down a little bit, but that could just be my eyes playing a trick on me. But this goes hand in hand with the energy drink, so this is why I pick this every time. The energy drink, that's going to heal you 1% for every 5 seconds, and it's going to stack up 1% every time you get a star upgrade on. So for me, I always try to go for these because it's kind of a self-healing thing, and I really like to have this force field go too. Now, as far as the numbers that I'm seeing on this, at level 1, I was doing about 260 damage. When I took it to level 2, it actually went up to about 390. When I took it up to level 3, it went up to 540. Now after there, level 4, it kind of dropped down to about 580, and then level 5, it went to about 620 or so. And when we finally get enough to evolve it, it's now labeled as a pressure force field, and it's labeled as this is my domain. The only difference I saw was it's now 1 tile bigger. There was no change in damage. And for you eagle eyes out there, the color changes from green to orange. The next ability we have is Guardian, and this is going to summon 2 Guardian tops that spin around you. Guardians can nullify bullets, which is a nice thing to see, and this is going to work hand in hand with Exo Bracer. Overtime effect duration plus 10%, meaning that this is going to typically be on for 5 seconds, off for 3 seconds. That 10% is going to extend that 5 seconds to spin for a little bit longer. Now every time you get an upgrade on this, it's going to add a disc, and it's going to say that it's going to spin a little faster and do increased damage. The damage itself, I didn't really see big numbers on it per disc. We started off at 104. When we got the 3rd disc, it went to 125. The 4th disc went to 146. The 5th one went to 167, and then the 6th one went to 187. So overall, it is going to gradually creep, but the fact that it's spinning faster, you're going to get a lot more hits in there, which means that you're going to be doing a lot more damage. When taking this to its evolution form, it's then going to turn into the Defender, also known as the Wheel of Death. Now, there was no increase in damage that I saw on this, but the discs appear to be bigger inside the game, and it seems like they're spinning continuously. It's a little tough to tell because of how much I get stuff upgraded in the game by the time I get this, but pretty sure there's no cooldown on it. Now, after doing all the editing on this, I realized this is going to be like a 30-minute video if I break every single one of these down. So we're going to do these in parts. This will be part 1. So make sure you come back and watch the other ones if this is something that interests you. Other than that, like I said, join the Discord. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.